Hey guys, index card today, day 17 and 18. It was brought to my attention that yesterday was not day 15, it was in fact day 16. So here we are, 17 and 18, and I do that every year. I mess up the numbers somehow. So I'm starting out today doing some jelly plate printing, and if you want to go ahead and skip the jelly printing portion of this, you can go to 1 minute and 45. I'm using Dina Wakley Media Heavy Body Acrylics for this. And the white you just saw is gesso. And the only reason I use gesso is because to me it's interchangeable with white paint. And I don't have any white paint, if you can believe that. um, so pretty straightforward jelly plate printing with just a few colors. And here I'm doing some stamping with some Dina Wakley stamps to get the image on my cards, and that's about as complicated as it gets. I like to do jelly printing when I want quick, easy, but interesting backgrounds, and for this challenge where I'm doing a card every day, it's important to me to do techniques that are quick and easy, but also interesting. So with a 15-20 minute session here, I got a whole bunch of backgrounds that I can use for my cards, so that's always nice. So once I'm done with my jelly printing, I'm going to go in on one of the cards that has just a little bit of blue or light blue and dark blue. And then I'm going to do some stamping with some Viva Las Vegas stamp in Ranger Archival Letterit ink in Shadow Gray and Cobalt. And the stamps I'm using are called Cross X's, Carved X's, I believe, which are the bigger X's, and then row of numbers, and they're all from Viva Las Vegas stamps, and this one is like a grid circle. And the butterfly you're seeing there is from a few days ago. I had used some Dina Wakley washi tape to cover cardstock and then die cut these butterflies to use as wings on the other card, and I had die cut a whole bunch because I wasn't sure what colors I wanted to use, so I still have a bunch of these little butterflies floating around, so I thought I'd use them today. And I also stamped in the center with that like mesh circle, and then a little more circles around it with also a Dina Wakley stamp, and I'm just going to pop the butterfly on there, and then a Tim Holtz phrase sticker, and that's as complicated as it gets for that card. So for the next card, and I waved at you because I thought I was just going to do the one, but then I decided to do two. So for this one here, I'm going in with some Distress Oxide ink in Wilted Violet to get a real nice, soft, subtle purple around the outside of the card. And then I'm also going to stamp those little X's with that same ink, and also with that grid circle. And then I'm going to use the shadow gray to stamp the X's. I like when I do more than one card at a time, I like them to be similar, but not like completely the same. So I like to switch it up a little and have a little bit of variation in them, even though you can tell they're like a set and then I made them together. So I'm going to stamp that circle in the middle with StazOn ink. And then for this one, I'm going to stamp this circle scribble stamp from the stamp set is called Text and Scribbles from Dina Wakley. And it's going to serve as my focal point for the butterfly on this one as well. And then I also go around the edges of the card with some black ink. And then I'm going to add a phrase sticker to this one. And this one's kind of monochromatic with all the purples it has in it. And I cut my sentiment in half because I didn't like the way it looked, just like straightforward like that. And then I also used a little bit of that Wilted Violet ink to get a little bit of purple on the sentiment there. And I also outlined it with ink as well to make it stand out a little bit more. And then I just use a tape runner just to adhere the center part, the body part of my butterfly, so that their wings are free and they can have a little dimension. And that is it for my cards today. Like I said, super simple with the jelly plate printing. It makes it really quick and easy. I mean, these cards came together super quickly, and I got to use up some of the extras that I had from the butterflies, and that's that. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.